never slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no...
Side of Brian Uriarte, he finally makes a move at turn 7. Absolutely.
Brian Uriarte has to watch out. You know, too many excursions onto the green, and he's going to have a light. Okay, and you pointed out the lap time. It was 2:02.8, relatively slow.
Brilliant from the American, up in the second spot. This is absolutely sensational.
Long lap penalty, but he's obviously trying to get away, and he's not getting away from. Maybe the guys have realised that. Maybe Giulio Pugliese thinks I can go quicker than this, and it's going to be about 5 abreast on the brakes here. It's Marco Morelli with the advantage. From Marco Morelli.
Yeah, Morelli definitely catching him sector by second.
Danish thinks I can go quicker than this, and he takes the lead.
Yeah, there we go then. So round the 5. Veda on the inside. Bryant's back to 5th, Peter.
Yeah, and are they going to keep off the green as they go on?
Sector, isn't he? And as long as Pratama, Mitani and Danish, as well as Gonzalez, final corner we come, and it will be 4 laps to go, and this is it. Getting a bit spicy here as Veda
onto the last lap through this long right-hander. They all have managed to stay away from it.
Keep it fairly tidy as well. They'll be back on it, and that is not your usual overtaking place for David Gonzalez. Pratama is just slipping off the back a little bit potentially there, as they're 3.
Here's Marco Morelli that leads from Veda Pratama, from Christian Daniel Jr. Brian Uriarte, the cup.
Very nicely done indeed. Well done, that man.
He'll go anywhere, won't he, Davies? He's a man on 4.
Abreast across the start and finish line.
No, I think he's not slipping off the back. I think he's there. I think points leader is back in 4th place. Hakim Danish is still down in 13th place.
He's made a spot
superbly, and very much, you know, hoping to pick up a Moto3 ride for next year. Superb. I think he knows he can wait for this. None of them are running away with it. There's still 4 laps to go, and he's
up. He's on the back of that group. That's the best he's going to achieve there. So here we go, Peter. Morelli was a second quicker than everybody else on track that time around, near enough. A 1:45.3.
He's going to leave his big effort until 2 laps to go, a lap and a half to go.
And that gap last time around, one of the main overtaking spots. Brian, you got something in hand on Veda apparently, but where is it? Goodness gracious.
Yeah, that's incredible, isn't it? Absolutely superb.
Pirelli's on a case of everybody. They're getting faster as they go along, Peter. This is a great advert for Pirelli tyres in this country. He's ahead of you. You've got to make that move to extend that lead in the championship, but he's got so many others. Absolutely in the groove. This is like what we saw from one of his 2 wins back last year. Because they're faster once again. Low 202s for most of the ride. The riders to contend with. This is absolutely cracking. 7 riders up for the win here. No, it was actually Morelli who set the fastest lap. That graphic on your screen is wrong. There's there, and in fact the chasing pack were half a second quicker this last time around. Car pushing up to 7th place.
Yeah, Marco Morelli's down in 6th place in the cup chase. He's not in the battle. It's down to Babe. Okay, right. So Brian Uriarte has the advantage. He's now got Marco.
They cross the line. Mitani in 6th position. They are 4.7 seconds back.
And Brian Uriarte.
Veda goes into the lead, Peter. What a move on the exit of turn 3.
Morelli locked onto the rear Pirelli of that KTM.
Tinez has gone down. I think that's them out of the running for the win, but how fascinating is that going to be for tomorrow?
That's right, absolutely. He did. He was slower in, got a superb drive out, and Brian has gone with him. You see, being quick and slower.
Unfortunately, at turn 2, that's a shame. I think the same happened yesterday, didn't it? Tinez.
The fact that the chasing group can be closing in on these guys. We know these are the guys, you know, in theory, really ruined it for Morelli, who's dropped back from 1st to 3rd place.
Christian Daniel looking up the inside. Tinez went wide yesterday, so he finished 14th, a couple of points, but fastest lap of the race.
Fastest guys in Rookies Cup at the moment, but they're being caught by the pack. That shows just how strong.
But Morelli's so late on the brakes, quite sideways as well there, so it is. Earlier in the gravel this time around, unfortunately for the Venezuelan.
And he's rejoined the race, so maybe on the field is.
Giulio Pugliese out front there. We're looking at him from Brian Hakim. How it's going to be potentially 1-2 in the championship, 1-2 in the race, Peter. Here we go.
He'll pick up, a place again. Here is the 54 of
Danish looking forward, the forward-facing cam of the Malaysian as he goes up here out of the slipstream, the run heading towards the final sector. Morelli still in 3rd position. Daniel hanging it.
Ega Pratama fell off yesterday, but now is wanting to.
The long left-hander. Now it's going to be downhill. Don't get sucked in and go too wide as we pump fast round the outside. Tyres screaming, give me more grip, I need it. Here we go.
Yeah. Deal with the number 13 of Hakim Danish. He's a couple of places ahead of him at the moment, and that would
Pass the iconic wall, not just another brick in it. There it is, as we see.
And it is now, it's Pratama that leads over Brian Uriarte, but you know that Mark is in second place in the cup, but it's Brian Uriarte, our cup champion, leading with Mark Camarelli right on his tail.
They go flick it right now, and it's all downhill pretty well from this moment.
Camarelli's going to have something to say about that in the last two corners. Just two corners. This is where Brian Uriarte.
Still all to play for, as we know.
That's right, they're up into third for this right-hander, then back to first for the tight. They took the lead last year, he's doing it on the straight this time instead of under the braking, but he goes into the corner.
Oh! No, in Rookies Cup, in this final race of the year, Mitani and Pratama, absolute.
Right and the tight left, first gear then, get the drive right, get it absolute. Oh, but it's Brian Uriarte, he's perfectly positioned, and Pratama's offline, is
brilliant, as close as you like. They are not shy one bit, are those?
No. Perfect, pick up the slipstream. It is the number 13 of Hakim Danish that has the advantage, but makes it perfect through this corner. He's going to win it, make it a double here at Spielberg. Brian Uriarte. Oh, that's right, I mean, Zen is really good at wedging himself a gap, isn't he? He just will sort of. Liazi is behind. As you say, Matt, perhaps you were right, Veda's having a little bit of trouble. Uriarte, who has the advantage, they go down the hill, pushing in a superb. Put his elbows in and squeeze through.
What a character! What a character!
Staying with them. Perhaps he feels his tyres have gone off when they gave him a nasty surprise a few laps ago. Second place, but Joel Pons, he never has any luck. He's one of the followers.
Character, absolutely love it. Gonzalez moves to the inside, up the inside, and Morelli there, the 95. Look,
it's Giulio Pugliese who takes the advantage. The Italian has the front running spot, and Brian Uriarte already touching the green stuff. He's got to watch that. The 54, of course, it's Veda Pratama.
For a little bit of space to get first as well, but gets the door slammed shut by Uriarte. And Peter, that chasing pack has taken another 1.5 seconds.
Up into third place, a very close third place as well.
So three riders down on the first turn. Augustin Oh, just sensational. And there we go. Gonzalez was the fastest rider of the race. Out of the leading pack. What's going on here? It was 4.7 last time around. Astley, and that was nearly a couple of other riders down there. That was car pushing and Pratama, wasn't it?
That's right. Veda, that was.
That's not how you want to sign off from rookies.
No, Marco Morelli has the lead now.
They cross the line. This time, it's going to be 3.6. Well,
3 laps to go. At that pace, they can.